Bugsnax, or as I call it, the one game on PlayStation 5, for now, and also you can buy it on PC, is a video game created by Young Horses, the developers of the cool and nice indie classic about an octopus being your dad. Bugsnax is all about collecting, a game about having fun and meeting new friends on an island, a game that will introduce your children to horrible nightmares and keep them starved for weeks lest they become what they fear most, a balanced diet. Bugsnax is an FPS or first-person supper video game. It's also a shooter, kind of. It's like Doom meets Portal meets Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis. The game starts with you, an investigative journalist, heading off to Snacktooth Island to figure out what happened to the most recent expedition, led by explorer Lisbert Megafig. You've been personally requested by Lisbert to come to the island to document the goings-on and the mysterious ways of the Bugsnax. What are Bugsnax? Well, they're kind of bug, and they're kind of like you know, a snack. Making your way to the island, your Zeppelin crashes and you encounter Filbo, the self-appointed Grumpus mayor of Snacksburg. The Grumpuses, the Grumpi, the murder of Grumpus, they and you are kind of like Fraggle Rock knockoffs. Crashing your airship, you meet a weakened Filbo who you feed your very first Bugsnax to. Then the change happens, and you can kind of tell that something isn't right with Bugsnax. Are they just kind of bug and kind of snacks, or are there more layers to this information tip? Of course there's more. You've seen the trailers? Game's too cute for it not to have a twist. But we'll discuss that later. Now you're working for Filbo, and it's time for your character to go to each region of Snacktooth Island to try and bring all the Grumpuses back together like when they first arrived with Lisbert. Filbo will constantly drag himself down, but there's a good guy under all that soft velour. He's incompetent, but endearingly so. Like your uncle who can't cook, but you let him run the family barbecue because it makes him happy. Or like how J.J. Abrams created Lost. The other Grumpus you find along your adventure are varied in character, specific tastes, and each have their own side quests that they want you to undertake. I recommend completing the side quests just for the extra dialogue and more opportunities to collect Bugsnax. You also get to fight the goddamn boss Bugsnax. Each with their own special mechanics that don't make them too hard or too easy, but just the right amount of warm porridge difficulty. You look at this pizza Mothra and you tell me that there's a god. Tell me that there's a god right to my face, and tell me that it isn't her. Different characters have relationships with each other that will be present from time to time as you return to Snacksburg, resting from your hunt. Here's all you need to know. Chandlo is precious and needs to be protected at all costs. All the other characters, but Chandlo, protect him. Protect him. Each region of Snacktooth Island has a different variety of Bugsnax. Beaches, desert, forest, funny mountain. There are more than 100 Bugsnax to capture, and each biome will introduce new mechanics and fresh new food faces for you to add to the growing consumption. The Grumpus are hungry, and you need to feed them. You must feed them. They require the flesh. They require the food. They must consume. Why then doesn't your character indulge in the delectable world of Bugsnax, you may ask? There's a lot of transforming others into the fighting food-ons, but not you. Well, your Grumpus is allergic to Bugsnax. And honestly, it's a blessing in disguise and a very convenient way to say, nah, I can't come to your Bugsnax party. They give me violent diarrhea. Fart sound. At first, I wasn't too impressed with the number of Bugsnax in the starting region, but then I kept unlocking more and more areas, and I kept collecting. I was a man possessed. If there was something that was even a hint of kind of bug and kind of snack, I was smacking them with my net and stuffing them into the nearest Grumpus with extreme prejudice. I was disgusted with each transformation, but I couldn't stop. I was as addicted to Bugsnax as the population of Snacksburg was. I had a problem. A Bugsnax problem. The game is also gorgeous, by the way. It's beautiful. It's eye candy. Eye candy isn't a Bugsnax or anything. I don't want to confuse you or make you scared. It's just a term. It's a phrase, okay? To capture the aforementioned Bugsnax, your toolkit will be just as important as your stepmom's Live, Laugh, Wine poster. As you play, you unlock more tools, like Beffica, for with which to capture your food. This is the kind of hunter-gatherer society that I could get behind. Grabbing a bunger with my bare hands and ripping it to shreds to get to the soft meat inside? Yeah, I'd be a caveman for that. Get me my club. I'll go unga-bunga mode all day. You start the game with your snack scope, your trusty little investigative camera that allows you to scan and discover Bugsnax. It also tells you the movement patterns for the Bugsnax so you can engage in 3D, 4D, 5D chess and 360 checkmate them right into your traps. One Bugsnax, the Instabug, is even attracted to the camera. You get it? Instabug? Instagram? You get it? Ha! The next tool is your old reliable. Usable all throughout the game, the Snack Trap lets you immediately capture Bugsnax and throw them into your funny snack pack. Be wary of warm and fiery Bugsnax and icy freezing cold Bugsnax, however, as they'll just either burn your snack trap or freeze you when you go to pick it up, which makes the rest of your tools just as important. It's not all just throw out the net and capture the funny food. You gotta use your brands. The Sauce Slinger. It's a slingshot that allows you to shoot condiments at the bugs and send them into such intense political discussion that they can't help but fall for your clever ruses. Let's say, hypothetically, you did this to your dad. The Buggy Ball is an imprisoned Strabby that does your bidding, all for the enjoyment of a simple laser light. The only good Bugsnax is a dead Bugsnax, but this one gets a pass. Don't try to makeshift your cat into a weapon of war with this technique, though, unless you get off on being tried at the Hague. The Lunch Pad lets you launch, or launch, yourself and traps and Bugsnax into Bugsnax or hard-to-reach places to more easily acquire the living food creatures. Absolutely necessary for those high-flying snacks. I don't mind perfecting my anti-air game to easily wave dash a Bugsnax into my trap. I'll kill what I have to get what I want, and I'll use my upbeat to do it. The Snack Grappler. This is a good boy grappling hook that lets you grab faraway Bugsnax. Unlike the popular game Lost Planet, you don't use your grappling hook to get away from evil bugs. You use it for catching bugs. And 40s from across the room to assist in your alcoholism. Drink your snackeries. Drink them now. The Trip Shot is the final unlockable tool in your arsenal. Easily my favorite. It allows you to straight up trip Bugsnax, and then you don't even need to use the trap. They're just dumped onto the ground, ready and waiting for your net. You can even light it on fire and melt the iced up Bugsnax that normally charge directly at you and turn you into a Grumpus popsicle. A Grump Bopsicle. Those are called Bopsicles. Your weapons of war are varied and have an incredible amount of utility, and they all work together to allow you to plan and prepare for catching whatever Bugsnax you need to catch. You could give Kevin McAllister a run for his money before turning him into a burger by cramming tons and tons of bungers down his throat, and he'd deserve it. With this arsenal, the world is your oyster. However, there are no oyster Bugsnax. Sorry, fish heads. You'll have to get your fix with Rapella's Pro Bass Fishing. Music. The theme is done by Caro Bonito, who already have a hit song about shrimp, so of course they were an absolute perfect pick in a video game about food. I won't play the theme for you just in case YouTube decides that they don't like me no good, but if you get a chance, take a listen, because it's an absolute bop. The rest of the soundtrack is also pretty darn good, as it just bops and pops you in all the right ear places and makes 90% of the game a wholesome, chill experience. For sounds and sound effects, I'm not a big fan of the Bugsnax announcing their names like Pokemon, but I get it. It creates a link in your mind, and if you're going to be a game about collecting creatures, it doesn't hurt to be Pokemon adjacent. However, a case in favor of this is Bunger. I would die for Bunger. You will die for Bunger. We all live for Bunger, and there isn't a damn thing you can do about it.
Bunger, 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 bunger.
Let's talk about the twist. Skip ahead to the on-screen time if you don't want to be spoiled, but I want to talk about the twist. Not a pretzel twist, mind you. A video game story twist, and it's not much of a twist. The Bugsnax are parasites that will permanently turn you into Bugsnax if you keep eating them. That's it. However, you do get some incredible gameplay as a result of this twist. All of the tools at your disposal all throughout the game become anti-Bugsnax weaponry rather than traps. To capture them, they're traps to kill them. Even the Strabby in a bog gets weaponized. You have to defend the Grumpuses so that they get a chance to go to the airship and escape the island. Bugsnax also are not permanent. If you stop eating them, you won't be forced to make a cameo in the hit 2012 cinematic classic Food Fight. If you end up saving everybody, then you get the good boy ending. But if they're consumed by their greed, their lust, they fall to the Bugsnax horde. Like I said, do the side quests. Do the side quests. Please do the side quests. They give you the best chance of getting the good ending, they help build up the characters, and I almost wish they weren't optional because you miss out on more Bugsnax content. All in all, Bugsnax was a delight. I was impressed. I didn't think that I'd like it, and you can pick it up on the Epic Game Store for PC, or if you somehow got a hold of a PS5, you can play it on that. Bugsnax is probably one of the best launch titles I've played for a new console, and anyone who derides it as childish or boring isn't really giving it a chance to breathe. It's not like Knack. It's kind of bug and kind of snack. I would recommend this to pretty much anyone and everyone. And since people like numbers, I'd give this an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There are also things. This is my first time trying really hard at a video game review. Let me know how you liked it. If you didn't like it, please don't let me know. My ego is fragile. Check out my Twitch streams. I'm on there pretty constantly. Come and hang out with me. I also have a Patreon, and you can maybe subscribe. I don't know. It's not your prerogative. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if you did, I'd clap. Clap for every new subscriber. My hands hurt. Okay, I'm going to go now. Eat like a nice, juicy burger.